This is the rhyme of the ancient mariner. This is the rhyme of the ancient mariner. You do the time, you pay the price, you commit the crime, you roll the dice. This is the rhyme of the ancient mariner. This is the rhyme of the ancient mariner. The other world, the other side. Your actions have been tallied. You cannot run, you cannot hide. It's time to pay the Panther's price. The other world, the other side. Spinning round and round inside. The other world, the other side. Spinning round and round and round. It's now that time to meet your bride. Watch her walk down the aisle as she is being given away. But at the end, the room's not you. Now it is who is the fool. Now it's you who is the fool. Now it's you who is the fool. The evil eye, that hex is fixed upon my soul, the evil eye. I feel a trance, my body knows the evil eye. This body's occupied, not vacant, evil eye. I heard the myth you cause possessing vagrant, the evil eye. The evil eye. The evil. Oh Lola, you look so beautiful tonight. Oh Lola, tonight's the night you'll be a wife. Oh Lola, don't turn too bright till after midnight. la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola, oh Lola, la la la, oh la, oh la, oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola. Look, my dear, in the mirror, your reflection is loud and clear. A beautiful gown, a diamond crown, and white lace floating all around. Oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, oh Lola, la la la, oh la, oh la, oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola. A wedding bash is about to begin. All your guests are ready to sing, 'cause we've prepared and given care, from the flowers to the dinnerware. Oh Lola, la la la, oh la, oh la, oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola. The feast is set, the bride is dressed, the groomsmen in their Sunday's best. It's time to start and exchange your vows. Shout them up for all to hear out loud. Oh Lola, la la la, oh la, oh la, oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola. A wedding bash, your bridesmaids near. I think we're set, nothing to fear. You must contain your excitement, dear, until the chapel's bells we hear. Oh Lola, la la la, oh la, oh la, oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola. The best day of your life is here, with 3 bridesmaids who love you, dear. You're all prepared in satin and lace. You float down the aisle and move with grace. Oh Lola, la la la, oh la, oh la, oh Lola, la la la, oh Lola, la 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 la, oh Lola. Oh, it's time divine to hold your head up high. You found the one, your future husband, for all eternity. Now, don't cry, it's time divine. In a hurry, up and down she does scurry.
Red as a rose is she.
The sweat pours down all around. She's a crying now. She thought she'd found the one. Sorry to tell you, hun.
Her smile so bright, her smile so sweet. I never did think another I would meet.
Up and down, all around. Where's the groom? Nowhere to be found.
You were the one. I felt so free. I never did think another I would meet.
Oh, the secret's so deceiving. Oh, inside they are eaten,
Nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrels eve. How wide apart are we?
he's been loving another much younger. Now the time has come, all's about to come undone.
Till we meet again, you know you're my best friend. For you this I've been. So every now and then, dream of me and back together again.
The Black Sea nightmare, life and death were we. We were 2 teen witches not consumed by greed. To feel free, emancipated, if you will. We were Stella and Yvella Evil. witches at last, ready to brew and turn this next crew into lost souls, trapped by two sassy shrews. Were Yavella and Stella evil twins who'll cast our magic and poison on these mates at last, to make our family proud from present to past? We're the next generation of witches and gnats. Were Yavella and Stella, two teen witches at sea, not consumed by the latest technology? We love Gucci and Prada, but we're not greedy. We're classy ladies from the seven seas. We're Yavella and Stella, naughty twins who'll cast, waiting for sailors who have trespassed. So never will you see us separated in search for lost souls. It's our second rebirth. It's Yavella and Stella, evil twins who'll brew out of insects and roadkill anything that moves. Rotten fruit, the eye of newt, go into cauldron soup. It's Yavella, and me, I'm Stella. Don't forget Yavella. It's Yavella and Stella, here to execute.
Why can't you see? The bridegroom's doors are ready. Look inside. And yes, sometimes I may be unkind, but aren't we all guilty of small white lies one can easily hide? You can see that the guests are met, the feast is set, the cake stands tall. It's a beautiful fall. The church bells ring, the birds do sing, the full moon's out, but here you stand and pout with that real sad frown, and your clothes are hand-me-downs. Bum, 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 bum. You're a stranger to me. Why can't you just leave me be? As I'm on my way, an unforgettable day, and you, old man, are out of line, as you've mistaken me for the wrong one of three. Bum, 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 bum. Hear the church bells chime as the church doors open wide, and I must be inside. So please, please go away.
Are you a saint, or bedeviled, or somebody like me? Do you laugh, or cry, or walk around freely? Have you gone mad, or just sad? Why do you stare and insist I've been had? Do I know your name, or your game? I think there's more to you, I'm afraid. I fear you, ancient mariner. I fear thy skinny hand. It tells of a story lank and brown, as is the rivet sea sand. I want to run, I want to hide, but I know somehow you will look and you'll find. You look kind of rough. I've been kind long enough. For an old man, you can't be that tough. But quite frankly, I'm tired of this stuff that only a fool can believe. Why not take what pride that you may have and finish this nonsense gone bad? I promise I won't say a word. I'll say that of you I've never heard. if you leave me at once, understood.
Seafaring through the woods, waiting for its prey. When all at once on the unexpected victim he will pounce. Searching and lurking, he's evil, she's neither. The dark skies, the night flies, his new partner in crime. Black night out, the long night, broken glass, tainted past. The haunting, the haunting, the haunting, the haunting, the haunting. As the hunter comes the hunted, in the haunting of the hunted, where the hunter stands still haunted. Waiting for its prey, a marked sheep, there she waits. Unavailable, unattainable, no hesitation, he moves in haste. Dear God, what a waste. The haunting, the haunting, the haunting, the haunting. Run, it's not too late. Run, no time to waste. Run, outwit fate. Vanish without a trace. Out of sight, she has escaped. Out of mind, without a trace. Then at once, it does appear. The panic that strikes fear. She's been captured, death lingers near. But then her soul, it does appear. She lives on, she lives on, she lives on, she lives on, she lives on. As the good south wind still blew behind, suddenly a sweet bird does follow. Almost every day for food or play came she to this mariner's hollow. It was an albatross who bade us good luck. She came to guide our way. She soared beautifully, purely innocent between the breeze. Full of energy and flair, she soared without a care. But I stood jealous, I'm ashamed, it turned into rage. And then, what? The horror, the horror, the Watch me, mates, deliver this cross I've been practicing today. I bet me life that I can hit that dross, even out of spite. And I will show that bird who runs this ship, I'll show her who can fly. For nothing but this vessel's as swift, including nothing in the sky. Nothing in the sky. No albatross will outdo my vessel, no pesky bird will spread its feathers, for I can run this beast of a trestle through any kind of weather, any kind of weather. Blow, 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 wind, blow, 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 wind, blow,
the wind will blow. Too slow, ill hate, too late, never. To commit ill hate, you've shut the gate. Unleash the hounds, your soul nowhere to be found. Murder, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. Who knew so soon they'd be coming at once? Black hand for you. You have sown and you have pruned, sealed your fate. Oh no, couldn't wait. You've opened floodgates. Oh no, couldn't wait. So wide for your shipmates. Never, the other world, the other side. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Welcome to one, welcome to all, where the feature attraction is the supernatural world. The other world, the other side. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They're almost here. They're getting near. We can smell their stench of rotting flesh, either life or death, a half-paid debt. You have transgressed, as life on earth will change at once. Come the 31st, they're almost here. They're getting near. The thunder clash, the lightning flashed into the line. They've steered, they've smashed into the depths of hell. They've passed the other world, the other side. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The other world, the other side. Nowhere to run, wrecked there on the black sea. Sirrah, sirrah, we've paid with our lives for eternity. Hurrah, hurrah, you took our lives in vain. You've slain the lives of innocent men. We went, we were dark, doomed, done, son. We're lost on a dark sea. Again and again and again and again and again. We were marked sheep there on the dark sea. Sirrah, sirrah, all in complete misery. Hurrah, hurrah, your bargaining chips accomplices made we, left to die as you live life in death till eternity. We were dark, doomed, done, son, we're lost on a dark sea. Hurrah, hurrah, sirrah, sirrah, you took our lives in vain, we're afraid, but on Judgment Day you will pay, left to tell this tale for an eternity. Again and again and again and again and again. You've met your fate, you'll pick one of three. We've penned this penance for your new journey. Your agony will be your lasting legacy. Again and again and again and again and again. As marked sheep we wait, we were slain by thee when you shot the albatross, so free as a penance for all eternity. Again and again and again and again and again. You must pick the one that will hear your tale of the wide sea on this gloomy day. We were dark, doomed, done, son, we were lost on a dark sea. Sirrah, sirrah, hurrah, hurrah, and again and again and again.
Trick or treat, how dare you greet me with this evil eye? Haunting image, Salem village, tales of Quakers' evil plans. No more trials, Puritan rivals, death chambers are mere wives' tales told. A cry of innocence, wicked nonsense. I care not for your cryptic tales. I don't stand accused. There's no full moon, just folk-tale lies, no evil eyes. I see through your distressed disguise. So why pick me, one of three, out of so many cities by the sea?
Folklore and guillotines, restraints up to your knees. When will they learn that we hold special power, so have no fear? Black magic and sorcerers, dunking till it's your last breath, until you admit defeat. You're a witch concrete at your feet, floating in water till you admit your guilt. Evil spells and curses cast. We think the neighbors have made a pact. Surely you'll sink to the bottom of the sea. Concrete weights tied all around your feet. children without haste, of spooky goblins and witches and hobbits, evil images of skeletons and grave robbers, Ouija boards and monsters that hide in closets. It's time to say goodbye this moment without delay, but we reassure you you'll soon see us again someday. Our paths will cross in a least expected way between two worlds we're caught, but we have learned a lot. Maleficia.
One fateful night on the seven seas, surrounded by our grand army, I unleashed the spirit world from a grandeur plan it will unfurl. I thought it would not be stopped. My shipmates' lives I did disrupt abruptly. We could not have imagined it. We knew not how to make sense of it. We were jerked down low to the south real quick at a sharp snap crack of the whip, while under us I could see something I would not normally believe. Our vessel was transformed, a ghost ship so fragile and torn, a ghost ship of the albatross form, a ghost ship made of carcass and waste, a ghost ship in complete disgrace. It was a ghost ship that turned into mist quickly. It decayed so swift, so easily, an apparition I could hardly not even believe my senses. Cradling and rocking us, leading us into the abyss, quietly into hell, right then and there where we stood still. Level 1, all becomes undone. Level 2, things misconstrued. Level 3, you might be freed. Not the rules of life, but eternity. Inferno, this is where you could be. Purgatory between two extremes, but paradise is a glorious life. Choose from 3 doors at the roll of a dice. We had finally arrived. A ghost ship on
a candle burns, hot wax and oil's wick won't last. We fear the unknown. Be brave, those noises you hear. You're insane. When the incense burns and the candle's bright and its hoary flames, we'll dance all night until this ship has reached the light. We'll say our last goodbyes tonight. The break of dawn, then Satan spawns. Unleash her fiery web. It's wrong to feel this sense that we belong. It is our calling to the unknown. We long. A web of lies, you must survive. Although our soul shall rise 9 fathoms high. They searched and sought a divided light in which they were caught. Themselves for a moment they had forgot. Forgive their sins, they were distraught. No more greed, selfless needs, endless glances they must feed. In one they trust, the cause is just. Hear the rambling from dawn till dusk. Dancing fire rising higher and higher through the night it grows. As you tired at once it engulfs your soul's desire that you repent and will not retire. And so when the incense burns and the candles bright, its hoary flames will dance all night. Until this ship has reached the light, we'll say our last goodbyes tonight. At the break of dawn, when the spirits are gone, the curse may start to break it strong. Hold on, you that you belong, when it's really our calling to the unknown.
You enter through. You're moving quickly, tossing, flipping in the arms of a stranger. Soon you will be out of danger. A new beginning, lights are twinkling. Soon the other side is dimming until you reunite through death. New beginnings start at first breath. Life and death, a new beginning. With each lesson that you're living, always forgiving and fulfilling. A course you set at times feels spinning. Out of control, but full view. The next level depends on you. You've chosen your fate. We've opened the gate. You must learn from your mistakes.
in search of adventure. We chartered the seas in hopes of a new world. We emptied the city streets. We threw up our caps and never looked back. We fulfilled our calling, oh how hard we've fallen. In a moment's notice, oh there stood the haunting. We should have seen this day, 'cause in a moment the powers that be had forged us a nation.
At midnight the hex will be fixed, the spell will be cast, our foremothers' revenge will come to pass. At midnight, Mamina will be proud. She'll hold her head up high as we use the evil eye. There'll be nowhere to hide. The old Siciliana is gone. Mamina, get over it. The old Siciliana is dead. Mamina, just get with it. Mamina, just pretend. Do as the others' mothers do and sweep it under the rug instead until we say our I do's, boo-hoo. The old Siciliana is in the past. Mamina, it wouldn't last. The old Siciliana is dead. Mamina, it's a new world trend. Mamina, just pretend. Do as the others' mothers do and look the other way instead until the day we wed, it's true. The old Siciliana is over. Mamina, don't bother. The old Siciliana is dead. Mamina, forget it. Mamina, look forward instead. Do as the others' mothers do and lie and gloat and just pretend until we say our I do's will find the fool. No Prince Charming at our door, no need for chaperones no more. We'll be wed another way instead, then we'll confess and make amends. Then Mamina can brag to the neighbors about how her daughters have taken the spirits of shipwrecked men on the 7 seas, a fierce lion's den. The old Siciliana is over, we hear no more of it. The old Siciliana is gone. Mamina, just get with it. Mamina, just pretend until we've wed. It's the old world versus the new. No more Virginella, boo-hoo. 'Cause it's Yavella and Stella. Just pretend, just bend, all's will work out in the end. And by the way, please don't tell Daddy.
They say love is blind. They say love till it hurts. They say up till now. They say love is just work. They say love is true. They say love is cruel. They say if you love, love is all around. They say love can be found. They say love is seen. They say love is blind. Love is in between. Sometimes love is a spell. Sometimes spells can be broken. Sometimes love is from hell. Love is sometimes not spoken, but we all want more. Love is foolish yet free. Love is lost and then found. Don't be foolish now. Love is a gamble, they say. Sometimes best look away. Need to have faith. Need to have loved. Need to have done it your way. Than not to have loved at all.
Longdomstrum isla intum latin unsum cum oviul est la morti sapa. Stella, we're not in Bella Via anymore. Oops, how silly, I should have known. A grain of salt, the back of an eel with a bushel of browse already peeled. Mixed in a broth made of what a cow leaves behind. Thick, not lumpy, I hope you all won't mind. A handful of ants and an ounce of lice to make it taste just right. But we cannot forget two centipedes, a skinless roach and the eyes of a spider. No need to worry, I won't make any of you open wider. An important ingredient is cobra's venom, mixed with a little goat's milk to make it rich in calcium. The eye of newt in their cauldron soup. The spirits are bound by rotted fruit. The eye of the needle, the eye of the storm. You think we're just evil, but that's just the norm. The final spices is the snout of a hog, the leg of a frog, and last but not least as mincemeat leeches. Oh, what a feast is! The eye of newt in their cauldron soup. The spirits are bound by rotted fruit. The eye of the needle, the eye of the storm. You'll think we're just evil, but that's just the norm. And churning and boiling and toiling. Did somebody home that our cauldron is done? We've won! We've won! Our duty here is done. Yeah, sayonara, suckers. little more. Tisha met you on the stretcher, you betcha. Nothing I say will ever measure. You twist and turn, think the worst ever. It's the pressure, I tell you. Flipping tables, such a mess, there's so much crazy. You all get me? One day you'll see the gains that you have made. Today, if you're focused and delayed, so ridiculous, it's lame, the fantasy that won't come true. Because Prince Charming cheat on you, so don't destroy no more the strong woman we adore that lies inside. Oh my, since the beginning of time. Mio, mio, Dio, Dio, por favore, amore mio, gioia mia, perché ti sadria, oh my, why, attention, non so se saprei mai. Inside, no surprise, the strengths we hide, that lie inside both you and I. One day, you'll rejoice and look and say, thank goodness that we made the choices that became the right thing to do. When I think I could have screwed the future person inside of me, and the beautiful person that goes by inside, in each and every stride, and everything that you tried. No more masks, you shouldn't hide. Be yourself and take pride. Look inside each time. That night the moon was full, the air was thick, the night was dense with mist. As a shroud was lifted from our thoughts, we continued to drift. Not pity, not mercy, no benevolence could be cast away so swift. Instead, a plague seemed to lag close behind as our spirits failed to lift. Our futures look grim, our families a haunting past, as none of us could break. When all of a sudden we heard a something move closer and closer that day. A shadow moved closer and closer, close by, as there appeared a something in the sky. A shadow moved closer and closer, close by, as a shadow appeared right there by our side. A shadow moved closer and closer, close by, as there appeared a something in the sky. A shadow moved closer and closer, close by, as a shadow appeared right there by our side. A shadow appeared right there by our side, as we felt a tight grip take hold. We couldn't hide, the hold was so tight, there was nowhere but down. Tighter and tighter, its hold took its time, as a shadow appeared right there by our side. We wondered how long until it was our time. Bearishman, how could you dare? You got yourself in this mess, don't you care? Life, death, want to guess which will be your fate? Won't you stressed? Here you are, land afar in our hands, far from men, away from
Are those her ribs through which the sun does peer, as through a great
The two did appear.
And is that woman all her crew?
Is that death, and are there two?
Wait, my sister, patience with her, let's have some fun. We know we've won, don't play dumb, no need to outrun. I know you're right, you've got insight, don't want to fight. But I don't want to wait, you see I've got a date, so let's not hesitate.
If death's that woman's mate were screwed, her locks were yellow as gold as fools. And what's that at the center between the two?
Is that their witch's cauldron's brew?
Here you go again, not playing the simple game. Instead you think it's all the same. What I say is back to you is white. You might as well just sink your teeth and bite. Alright, we'll take our time. No point fighting for this brew. Who whine? Which one of you was the swine who shot the albatross and committed this crime?
Her lips were red, her looks were free, her skin was as white as leprosy.
What were you thinking? Must have been pissing in your pants when witnessing the lethal consequences of your doing.
As the slimy things did crawl with legs upon the slinky sea sleet slimy sledge, the water like a witch's oils burnt green and blue and white till it boiled.
I hope you're in the mood to play a game. The rules and regulations are not fair nor tame, but you don't have a choice to participate. We will cast the die for you and your mates.
Scam, sham, call it what you can, but there is no getting out of this jam. Tell them, sister.
Burning and churning and boiling and toiling, and some in dreams assured were we.
And every tongue through utter drought was withered at the root till it hurt, no doubt.
One die, two die is all we need. Throw in the air so that we may weed out the possibilities do you receive.
We could not speak, we knew we'd misdeed. We had been choked and slaked with sleet. We wanted to yell and scream and shout, but we were just too weak, so there we stood.
One more thing for one of us to win. We each get one throw. Whoever's number's higher will win, you know.
5, 6, 7, 8. Who knows what the winning combination will instigate? Demonstrate, mitigate. If I win, you will cease to be. Do you understand what this means to me?
All under a hot and charcoal roof, beneath the embers burning wood, silently there were we, as the two teen witches continued their spree.
See to what lengths that you have gone. You must understand that you were wrong to shoot that bird and participate in this murder. You will pay. We won't hesitate with your life for one of man's mistakes.
We wanted to tell them off at once. Instead we bit our arm and sucked the blood that came a-gushing and pouring out, 'cause it hurt less than those witches' tongues.
You just had to take that cursed cross and fling it for your sake. Just caught in wait. Your heart was seized by jealousy. You must realize no need to be apprehensive. We could have honesty, but quite frankly, you will all soon be put out of this If you want to leave this place alive, must first inspect and then decide. small, not sweet. I can't be big, lost souls I patrol. Oh goody, what a treat. I'm Amir, Uranirem, I'm Amir, gatekeeper of these lands. I am the troll, Amir Fureniram, the watchman of this blasted hole, where I've stayed for many hundreds of years and watched as families shed thousands of tears. For some, these souls may have lost all hope. For others, it was the toxins that stole. Heaven or hell, how were they to know? No question asked of them if it could not be so. I propose to test your mind to determine if you shall leave here or be burdened to remain here with these souls rotting between heaven and hell in purgatories forgotten. The first riddle begins like this. It may be easy, you must be swift. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Stewardship is a race to the tap. 'Twas a perfect state of nature, not a land filled with waste. 2 corporate greedy pockets full of egos, pillaged in haste. If you've got the answer, don't hesitate. Xanadu, you dodo birds, such a waste. One more riddle to seal your fate. Rat-a-tap-tap crackles against the windowsill. A blurry sorrow, a slight winter's chill. As doors are closed, this will open when the sun shines bright. No more view is distorted. Windowsill, so obvious. On this one night of the year, ghosts of the past rise up, don't fear. If you take your chance, not a time for romance. And if you run with all your might, you can't escape the big rage. Bright, 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 bright. The sun's rim dims, the stars rush out. At one stride comes the dark. With far-heard whisper oversea, off shot the spectre bark. We listened and we looked, a sideways up, a fear at my heart as at a cup. My lifeblood seemed to sip. The stars were dim and thick that night. Bright the steersman's face by his lamp gleamed white. From the sails the dew did drip. To calm above the eastern bar, the horned moon with one bright star within the nether tip. One after one by the star-dogged moon, too quick for groan or sigh. Each turned his face with a ghastly pang, and he cursed me with his eye. 4 times 50 living men, and I heard no sigh nor groan. With heavy thump, a lifeless lump, they dropped down one by one. The souls did from their bodies fly, and they fled to bliss or woe. Who knows? But But every soul that passed me by was like the whiz of my crossbow. I want to cast. Where are my powers? They've gone. Why did this spell not last? Everything's gone wrong. Nor can we send these Marineres to their descent. All of the rules they have managed to bend. What will we do? This whiny crew has made it past. What will they say when we return and cannot cast? Mother will cry, Papa will bow with dread. The vela's almost dead. Brother will laugh his head and he will try. And then the family in the red will be the laughing stock of Bella Vita Street. If you hadn't been so greedy, we'd have banished them by now. If you hadn't been so needy, they'd be stuck in space and time. I said I had a date, it just couldn't wait. Now they've shut the gate, no more tempted by fate. Now, sister, I think it's time we extend a pause and lick no more these lies. Our plan has gone without a hitch. Pin wounds may heal a little faster when we'll rule and be their master. But for now, home to watch Mamina broil the last of the skinless boils, where we'll not miss a beat to Bella Vita Street. This isn't over, not defeat to Bella Vita Street. No more lies, no more deceit to Bella Vita Street. Ciao, Belly. We'll be back another day.
Get out of my head! Get out of my sight! This story of spirits, you're causing a fright. Without medication, without hesitation, these voices in my head tell me you must go instead. Why do you lie, Ancyent Marinere? The end of the line, Ancyent Marinere. The noises, the voices, in my mind you're controlling. Repetition, superstition, don't know what to believe in. The dark and mysterious evil spirits that you speak of to deceive us. Maybe I'm paranoid, oh my lord. Either life or death, you will regret. The voices are getting loud, they say your story is a lie. You come to me in disguise. It's time to end this state of mind. You're just weak, you must leave, so I can be free of the noises in my head telling me you must be dead.
Perched up high on a mountain top. Perched up high on a mountain top. Perched up high on a mountain top. Perched up high on a mountain top, where the angels sing and the birdies hop. A bird's eye view from a kingdom spire. Perched up high from the mountain fire. By your clouded judgment you almost dropped, balancing high up on the mountain top. Reaching out, trying to acquire, not thinking you're drinking from a lion's lair. Heart beats fast and eyes perspire, breathing heavily happily synapses firing. Crouching tiger cannot look. You're surrounded by only knows what. But then the laughter of children squealing. Happily they are awaiting for you to arrive on the other side. Through the Milky Way, not that far. With one touch of their hand in yours, and wings flying at your ears they soar. Although a visit short as this may not last long, but you can't resist. Into the smoke you reminisce of life's mysteries that cannot be tricked. Nothing as joyful as their kiss, as they wait for me when I visit. But when the clock does strike one, you know that time has inevitably come. But perched up high on a mountain,